How much did you fight against the greatest hits? I mean, I know you're not one of these manufactured pop bands. Let's put a load of greatest hits out and make another £5 million. How difficult was it for you to go into 20 years of music and then choose 15 songs that are going to represent you?
Well, I was very sure in my own mind that it was going to be singles. It was going to be that kind of greatest hits. And there are two types of greatest hits, and I thought if I go for what I think are the greatest hits of The Cure, they are going to be, in the main, quite obscure, long, 9-minute songs. And the record companies who instigated the whole project are probably going to turn around and say, hello, this isn't the greatest hits. So I figured I'd kind of go along with the concept of it being based around commercially successful songs. So I kind of stretched it a little bit either end of the career of the band, because if it was just commercial success, it would obviously, it peaked like late 80s, early 90s, and it would just be like the Kiss Me, Disintegration, Wish singles, and there'd be a couple of stragglers. So I felt that songs like A Forest, it's like the start of our career as much as towards the end of our career. There are songs that would have been hits had they been released in the middle of our career. So it was kind of like, I thought as the boss I can just change the rules a little bit. A Forest is like a really key single for the band. Sold nothing really in terms of like Friday I'm in Love or Lullaby. For me, the best thing about listening to the songs that I wanted to put on the hits album was that only probably 2 of them have dated. I think The Walk and Let's Go to Bed have dated.
Because of the sounds?
Yeah, because they were the 2 songs that were Let's Go to Bed was done to get played on the radio at the time, so it used sounds that would get played on the radio, and The Walk was done by Steve Nye, a great producer, and had just done the Japan album, and I really wanted to use him because I wanted to use this particular electronic system, and only he knew how to operate it. But it's very of its time, it's very early 80s. The rest of them, thankfully, I'm in the studio and thinking I've got this sound in my head that I want to come out the speakers, and so they're not, A Forest sounds incredibly like could have been done at any time. It could have been our last single rather than the third. So